you could fight off a chimp, or do you think you could fight a chimp and win, or maybe lose? I don't know. Like what, or if it was attacking you, what would you use, or what would you do to try to get the chimp off? What's up, bro?
Just run. You just gotta run.
You
There's
would
nothing else.
you would run? That's it?
Why would I fight a chimp? And especially after reading this article, no, thank you. I love my face. I don't want to be mauled to death by a chimpanzee.
Well, I think in that sort of situation, like I don't think she had the opportunity to run. Okay, so all right, all right. Let's put it like this: the chimp, you can't run. The chimp is already attacking you. All right, what would you do?
I mean, the anatomy of a chimp is pretty much identical in a way to a human.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think pain spots are going to be fairly similar. Also, disabling spots are going to be fairly similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, just the logical response would be obviously you have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
So I mean, now also logically they are much stronger than we are. So
Yes.
there's that. There is definitely a disadvantage in that aspect. They're probably much quicker because at least in this country we generally don't try to stay in shape and try to be at the peak physical performance.
Mm.
So there will be that as well as but I do think that I would absolutely try to fight back. I would probably go for attempting to like break like knees and stuff like that, so where I would be able to eventually get away.
Mm.
Obviously, it's kind of like the whole self-defense. You have to realize you're going to take some licks. You're not going to get out of it without getting hurt a little bit. So you create as much damage in as a small amount of time as possible to be able to get away. Because I don't know that that's a 12-round bout you want to get into.
Yeah. Ro, so what do you think, Ro? Like if it was already attacking, so like kind of like what Tristan said, or yeah, my apologies. What Cody already said. Tristan is not here
No
right
problem.
now. He's at work. But like what Cody said, the anatomy of a chimp is pretty much similar to a human. Would that play a factor into how you would fight it off?
See, when something or someone is attacking a human, isn't the basic instinct flight or fight? But now, since you've told me that I cannot run, I obviously have to fight back. And the first thing I would probably look around for is the nearest sharpest object, is to
Oh,
defend myself.
okay, okay.
If I cannot break bones, I can probably stab it a few times
That's true.
wherever I can reach.
So like my only thing is that like the chimp would use its mouth. It's like its jaw to bite, and like I feel like they'd have I'm pretty sure they have a pretty strong like bite and
Yeah.
everything like that. So it's not only like the arms and like the feet that you have to worry about. It's like the mouth, the feet, the arm. Like you have five different things coming at you all at once. Like that's a good point, Cody. Like it's the anatomy is pretty much the same. But do you think a chimp would respond the same way? Let's say like you were to like I don't know, like do a pressure point on like like one of what I think there's one in the neck. Well, there's a bunch. I don't know all of them, but I guess like if you were to try to use like a pressure point against a chimp, would it respond the same way as a human? Like to try to like fend it off, or do you think it'd be like, oh, it's
Probably
hurt, it hurts. Let me try to keep attacking this thing.
probably one won't have the same, like I don't know that a pressure point would be all that effective.
Mm-hmm.
Um Obviously it can be, and I think that would take somebody that knows the actual anatomy of a chimp, because their pressure points may be different because their body buildup different, their muscular buildup is slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking more of like catastrophic joints and like things that would absolutely debilitate, like actual damage. Like you said, they have a mouse, but the one thing that we like to forget, as we do too, Our bite is also extremely strong.
Yeah.
So there's that as well. I think you have to, unfortunately, in order to survive a situation like that, and I have not firsthand experience, but secondhand experience of something similar. A very close family friend of mine survived a bear attack.
That is something weird.